Okay. Whew. Let's get to work. We're almost there. A lot of stuff happened today. We should be getting good to go, though. Whew. Alright. Alright. Hi! Welcome back. A lot's happened. Let's get into it. Alright. Whew. We're almost there. We are almost there. I do know what an axolotl is. I love axolotls. Let me see here. This is my school and stuff. Yeah, we are back so soon. Alright. So, let me tell you what has happened, because we have gotten way farther. And it works, kind of, maybe, medium. So, let me show you what I mean. So, I'm so happy right now. Alright. That's the last of my name, Lottles. Skylottles! Oh, that's cool. I like that as a name. That's a great name. Alright, let's see here. So, hear me out. This is what we got. So when I load up the script, it's going to take a second to load. I just opened my laptop up again. Here we go. Close this. Alright, so in the script here, what happened? Well, first off, I'll show the modifications in a second to the plugin, but we are gonna let the window pop up, and when I go to Tools, Evaluate All, right, and I let it actually evaluate, you see how it's at 10. So this is a very important thing. It says 10 as the motion ID. I select import. I didn't touch anything else. It now says 11, and if I hit import again, it'll be a different animation, and it will say 12. So, if I hit import again, check it over here. And now, that's a different animation. And if I do it again, and I hit evaluate all, and I hit import, different animation. And if I do it one more time, because it's doing it by threes, alright, now if I hit play, that's a different animation. We did it. We can now modify the motion index. Not in the script, sadly, but I'll show you what I've done, because I think it's interesting. So, basically, what is happening is this. No, that's pressing the button. I lied to you. Back over here. And I'm going to go to, no, stop it, F, motion index, okay. Where did I do it? Here we go. So, set motion index, yes. Here, right here. This is the line, right here. So, what I did is instead of doing it in the importer, where we've been doing it and where we were messing around, right? Instead of trying to access it from Havoc Max itself, sorry, not Havoc Max, from 3ds Max itself, like, instead of trying to do the whole thing in here, that doesn't work, right? Think differently. Think big brain. We can actually just access it in here. And we knew this was working yesterday. But what we can do is, if we change it when you update the UI, it'll just work. It'll just work. No other reasons given. It'll just work. So, that means, while we still have to press the button right now, it'll go to 16. It'll go to 17. And it loads the right animations, which is the #1 thing we care about. Now, there's still a couple of kinks. Maff said that he got it to work, quote-unquote, better, maybe. I may have read that text or DM wrong. I think he got it to work the way it's supposed to, which is just, you just let it go. We're going to try and do that still, so we're not done yet, sadly. But the goal today is we are not going to stop streaming until it's done, because I figured that in like 30 minutes and at like 9 a.m. this morning on like, what, 5 hours of sleep? So, I have a renewed interest in getting this to work, and I am excited. And if you're wondering why it's only letting me do 3 animations, it's only because I limited the loop a little bit, so we don't sit here for 3 hours. But we have everything we need to keep this going. So going back into, not Unity, although it's nice to look at, back into here. Actually, we should probably put together some of like our number 1 goals. So number 1 goal, we need to be able to export. Heck yeah, let's do this. We're back. Represent. All right. But the goal is to be able to hit that button and not have to touch it, because right now we have to hit that import button, right? So let me change this to 1 just so I only have to do it once. But if I hit evaluate, I still technically need to hit this import button, even though it's doing this little thing first. But if I don't let the code run for the menu, so like for example, if I go into Havoc import, right, and we see here suppress prompts, which means that if I go into here and I say, hey, no prompt, right? If I say no prompt and I evaluate it, is it not going to let me do it because yeah, okay, import. Okay, here we go. We go tools, evaluate all. It's going to do it, and it's not going to ask me. But you're going to notice something. Uh-oh, wait, did it actually ask me still? I think it asked me still. Am I being an idiot? I might be being an idiot. Let me try that again. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it doesn't ask you, but if you look here, it's the wrong animation. So if I go ahead and I type in 3 again, so we loop this through, and we go tool, evaluate all, you're going to notice that it's not going to give me a different animation. It's going to be the same animation. It has not actually incremented. For whatever reason, that's the same one. It doesn't work. You have to use the prompt. You have to let the prompt go through. What Skylander is invisible? Ooh, okay, it's got to be like a ghost one, right? Ghost roaster? I don't know. I actually don't know. Prison break. No, right. Train of thoughts back. So, what we got to do is we got to basically figure out a way to press a button. And that's what I was working on just a couple of hours ago. Is basically, hey, can I press that import button immediately? Now, I have a theory. Potential. Oh, camo. That makes a lot of sense. I'm being an idiot. I need to just, like, memorize all the characters again. But basically, I think when Maff downloaded the project, because I sent it to him a little earlier today, and he downloaded it, I think this code worked for him and not for me. Because if this code does work, you don't have to press any of the buttons. It still shows the button, but it presses it for you. So that's our current brain. That's what we're doing. So, motion index 30, and also this works, which is also interesting. I made a function that lets you set the animation manually, but it won't let me do like an index situation, which is weird. Anyway, let me see here. Words, Jacob not functioning. So basically, let me recap on what's changed. So I was able to make a way to set the motion index. Set motion index. Dude, oh, not in here. In here probably. Set motion index. Here we go. I was able to make a function, and this is semi-public. It's public to the entire Visual Studio project, but it is not public anywhere else. So I can't access this in 3ds Max for whatever reason. From here, you can set the motion index anywhere. Technically it worked here, but it wasn't really working. And it does work here, but it only works for one number. You can't loop, which is the whole point, right? So the combination is you have to spawn the dialogue. Then we got to figure out how to click it. And this is where we're stuck on right now, because it won't click the button. Whew, that was a mouthful. Let me think here. You know what? I wonder if I press the mouse button when we're done with this, like down here, like here, what would happen? What Skylander villain is invisible? Lander villains. I'm cheating. Nightshade? The light guy? I don't even know. Chompy. Oh, I was so in love with Chompy Mage the other day. That was amazing. Alright, let me see here. I was doing something, and I lost track of myself. Right, I have to make a build. So we gotta close HBO Max, 3DS Max. And then we gotta right-click build. And like magic, it just works. Because of course building works. Why would building not work, guys? I don't think I've ever seen Visual Studio not build correctly. It's never done that. It's never had a problem. Never had a problem building. Evil camo clone. Okay, alright, you're done. Oh, wait, there is an evil camo. Isn't it the rock guy? Which one is it? Where are you? This one? No. What does camo look like? Skylanders camo. This one. Alright, cool. I don't even know... Is that Trey? That's probably Trey. I just got home from work. That's not fair. I had a doctor's appointment today. Alright, let me see. Oh, man. I don't even know... Right, I built it, so now I gotta relaunch 3DS Max. I am losing track of what I was doing. Yeah, exactly. Never encountered any problems building. At all. Never. No, but Mr. Awesome Shot, don't worry. We will figure it out. I have some news for you personally that I actually got to talk to you about. I think if you're the right person I'm talking about. I think that's your username. Okay, so basically that should do the thing I'm saying it's gonna do. Dang, it didn't work. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not pressing it. So, then I guess I gotta figure out exactly what that button is. Because, alright, maybe I should explain this. So basically... Do you see how, I zoomed in way too far. Here we go. This is pressing a button on the, like, the window, right? And, hello there, Mr. Square Donut, Mrs. Square Donut. I don't know, I don't remember people anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to remember. Just you. You are a person. Hi. Okay, let me see here. No, right, that's the window. And what we do is we've got to grab the button that we're trying to do. So this part here, this is a reference to the button in the importer. This is a reference to what button we're pressing it with. Now, we're not getting an error, but we are missing some bones, which is worrying. Just a little worrying. Couldn't find bone behavior hack. So... Square Donut. Heck yeah, Mr. Square Donut. So, what we need to do... Send message... Interesting. Okay, that's not exactly what I care about, but it's interesting. Let me see here. So, basically, we are looking at... okay, right. To do. Fix pressing import button. And if you import the input button, then we can just do it 32. Because then you only have to do 32 button clicks. And you get all 32 Skylanders and their animations. So, if H button, send message, H button, L button down. Okay. Get digital item. Actually, this is a great question. What happens if you can't find it? It's in the Windows API. Joy. And if I go to Visual Studio Code, do I still have my reference open? I do have my references. So this is the reference file that has all of the like numbers associated with importing and exporting. So this is import and IDD import new. This is how you do like the motion IDs with the spinner. And if you didn't know, spinner coding is the little clicky thing. Yeah, it's this. It's like a drop down, but it's like the arrows. So the spinner is like the number up and down for the motion index that we used to be clicking. But now that's just, you know, there. But what we want to do is we want to figure out what the heck is actually the button that hits import. So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. And it's somewhere in this function for update preset UI. So this needs to be updated to some degree. Data.format. Data.scale. If animation... Okay, that's motion index. Okay, we're doing the motion index spinner. Okay. Get row, get row. Motion index... Okay, great question. So, paint. If we have... I have a Skylander somewhere. Here we go. Here's camo. Here's camo. I'm too lazy to use the corner. Alright, your motion index is the pose. So basically, motion index 1 is going to be camo driving. So the hands will be like in a driving position. Index 2 will be camo dancing and his head is up here doing something weird. Right? Index 3 is just, you know, him walking or the idle animation. So, long story short, motion index is basically how we it's like the number that the animation is. It's like the name of the animation. And we have to actually assign the name based on that number. So that's why we have this list. So the 0th animation is when you're driving. And the like 51st animation is when you're walking. And that's kind of what motion index is. And that's why it was so important to change that number. If you can't change that number, you don't get the animations. Which really sucks. Oof. Those animations are really nice. Alright. Back to here. Whew. Alright. Right. So our goal is to figure out what is the button. So we gotta go back. Combo back. Send message. Okay. I don't exactly know what send message is either. Okay. Let me see. God, I'm thirsty today. I don't even know what bruh is. Let me see here. Get digital item. Collision handler. Invert back. Invert. Import. Spawn import dialog. Let me see here. I'm being blind. Alright, Ooh, instance dialog type. Instance dialog type. What? What'd I do? I did something wrong. Instance dialog type. Return dialog box param. Yes, you could. It would just be different. It probably wouldn't be Havoc. Let's look that up. Jedi Survivor. Oh, you know what? You know how you would do it? I did the Ninja Ripper the other time, a few weeks ago. That's how you would get the Jedi Survivor one. But if I go to the models resource, maybe we have that. So, Jedi... Fallen Order. Do we have the guy? We don't have the guy. So yeah, you'd probably have to use like Ninja Ripper or Vulcan Ripper because that's such a new game. I don't know if you can build a program for it. I'm sure they use Havoc or something like that. Let me see. H index instance. Return dialog box param. H instance. Make. See, it's saying dialog type import. Where are you at? Okay. Cool. Go back to where I was, please. Oh, I'm in a different thing. Oh, wow, okay. Make introduce. ID import new. Okay. So that's what we want to click, probably. Get activate window, dialog callbacks main, interpret class. Okay, cool. So then we want to click that button down here. Oh, wait. Okay, so I am doing that right. Okay, bad question. You don't need the disc. No, so I'll be honest with you. People pirate it a lot. So all you would need is the file at all. You just need the file, and then for like what the game is. And then you have to figure out how to unpack it. That'll probably be the hard part, is unpacking it. Oh, right, I'm an idiot. I gotta close 3ds Max. Boop. And then we gotta build again. Build. We are getting this done today. Done? Don't you love how fast it builds? Especially since there's no errors. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me staying up till 1 a.m. last night fixing these errors. No, of course not. Oh, man. Alright, let me see. Whew. We just want to click a button. Alright, close. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Tools. I want my errors, please. Go. Is it highlighting it? Interesting. I think it's highlighting it for me. That's a good question. I have an answer for you. So, this is Drobot. I'm going to copy Drobot's animator and put it on Spyro. And then when I hit play, you're going to notice that Spyro is using Drobot's animations. So every bipedal Skylander, so every Skylander with like 2 legs, like this guy, or this gal, Stealth Elf, this is actually Voodoo's animation. Holding Voodoo's axe, because the animations are transferable. You just gotta match the skeleton. So for example, Drill Sergeant's a little hard because it's very unique, but Boomer and Trigger Happy could potentially swap animations. Alright, back to what we were doing. Boop. Alright, so, right, it's highlighting it. My question is that am I not doing that right? Maybe there's another thing I gotta do to make the button click. Also, what do the zeros mean here? So, like, send message, H button, it's definitely highlighting it. Whew. This is part of my 3ds Max plugin. There is some weirdness, but you can get around it, as you just saw. Like, it was really easy. And if you do get any bugs, you know, you would just scale things up or down. And while you could get stretching with, like, models that are weird, I think that it's not that hard to fix. This is part, Jacob Words. This is part of my 3ds Max plugin. It is highlighting the import button. but not clicking it. Add a part that presses the enter key. And then, you know what? I'm going to just paste the entire, or at least the section of script, so it knows what I'm trying to talk about. Boop, 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 boop. Should make a Unity tutorial on using Skylanders, maybe a single level. That'd be fun. I think I would definitely want to make a single level pretty soon in the future. I want to make the Mii Maker. I never finished the Mii Maker. I can't forget about that. I think making a tutorial on it is going to be pretty easy. I know that in the next few weeks, I want to, on stream, rebuild my entire GitHub and website, so that way I can build out documentation for stuff. I will. Don't worry. I got you. Also, you know me personally, so I can give you a pre-tutorial by going to Starbucks. Let me see. What do we got here? Send message. WM key up return. Oh. If that works, I will be happy. Where was I at? I was somewhere else. I lost myself. Here we go. Okay, I'll close 3ds Max. Excuse me. Okay. I've been coughing so much, jeez. I think I have a bug or something. I don't feel sick. Alright, let me see. We built it. We open Max, please. Spyro.max. Alright. We got this. We got this. Really? Dang. Yeah, we'll definitely want to do that. Sonic Boom Child. If we finish animations today, I will get you your child. Alright. Go. Dang it. Yeah, if I just hit enter, it'll work. Oh, I'm so upset that that's not working right now. You know what? I wonder if it needs, like, a delay or something. Or maybe, like, I need to... Sonic Boom Child. Where's Sonic Boom? Sonic Boom... Is this it? Okay, that's Sonic Boom. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. And then if I rotate this 90, just so you can see this better. 90. Just a little bit of a break from our hellish time. Oh, yeah, and you know what? We got to get animations for the thing. Alright, so if we go back to here, we can do the textures. I am repeating until I get things right, because you know what? It worked. Somehow, by repeating the same steps over and over again, I got a different result. Because repeating the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity. We need the mini one. So, Sonic Boom body, Boom Minions egg, Minions egg, Minions Sonic Boom baby. There we go. Now we're talking. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Oop, not that one. Nope. Not that one. This one. Yeah. Alright. There you go. Mini Sonic Boom. Alright. Back to work. This is going to be part of the test series. And that will go with testing. Alright, cool. Minimize. So... Right, we're gonna take this entire section and we're gonna put this somewhere else, just in case. So we're gonna go to definition enable window. No, we can't do that. No problem. And I'll commit it to the GitHub real quick if you want to steal it. Can't find Skylanders Max. Oh well. What's it called again? Added mini Sonic Boom. Sorry, no. Sonic Boom Child. There's a full commit named Sonic Boom Child. There you go. Okay. Which reminds me, did I even commit anything yesterday? I don't even know. What did I do yesterday? Oh, I missed one. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I missed today. Oh, well. That's what I get. Alright, so... Get digital item hand, okay. So, maybe we gotta do this in the collision handler. So, we'll go to the definition. Collision handler. Sure, we'll try that. So, the old copy it and put it everywhere in every single directory trick. We won't know where it's supposed to go, but it will be where it is supposed to be. Alright. Why is Skype for Business on my laptop? What the heck? Who's businessing around here? Let's go. Programming. Okay. You know, I gotta add music to the stream. We gotta, like, upgrade my stream. Again. Dual stream. Better stream. Evaluate all. Dang it. Doesn't do it. That was helpful. I mean, I could write, like, a script that does it for me, but that'd be, like, another separate script. So, that sucks. That's not exactly what I want. Uh-oh, people are texting me. Memes, please. Show of code. Have you tried doing step-by-step? Okay, that's different. Okay. Okay. Classic bloatware. Yes. Classic bloatware. I'm trying to see. Maff said, alright. Oh, and by the way, if I downloaded what's on the GitHub, no, he did that. Alright. I tested it and it worked. So he tested it and it worked. That's all he said. So it probably didn't loop like I'm thinking. So, no. I'm drinking a Pepsi. I'm better than that. Alright, anyway. I do not know the sad and tragic story about these Skylanders. Oh, wait a second. No, I do. But I want you to I want you to tell me it like it's Darth Plagueis the Wise. That's okay. We'll just import it still. Alright, we finally got the idle. Simulate pressing the window key. What is this button? Like, if I set this to 1, what happens? Do I just not build correctly? No, it's happy. Do you know the dark tragedy of Sonic quarterback? I don't know. Evaluate all. Dang it. Yeah, it doesn't like it. That's okay. We'll figure that out. We'll hit import again. Close this preemptively because I have to. So I don't think send message does anything. So we're gonna remove this. Actually, we're gonna comment it out because I'm better than that. Go back to no. Go to the last point where I did this. Okay, this doesn't work. But we're going to keep it so I know it didn't work. And we are going to figure out what is going to happen. So, 3ds Max plugin, how to press button automatically. Yes, I've Googled this before. We are ripping every Skylanders animation from Spyros Adventure. So, our goal is that while we have 16 of the idle animations, we need to get every animation, not just the other 16 idols, but also walking and running and jumping and all that stuff. But they're all hidden in this thing called an HKA file from the Havoc SDK. So we got to rip that. There's a whole section on Skylander backstories. Ooh. Maybe I will do that. That sounds fun. The general deadline options are explained in the draft integration. Nope, that's not what I want. 3ds Max plugin. How to press... Yeah, button automatically.
Wait.
No. Okay. But we don't want to do it with Max script. We want to do it with plugin. 3ds Max C++ press button automatically. The most tragic is a sonic boom. Oh no, I see. Okay. Yes, because otherwise we'd have to rip 2,000 animations manually, and each animation needs at least 6 to 9 button clicks. So that's just not practical. So the idea is to only have to make 32 button clicks for the 32 Skylanders. So make it loop through every animation for us. But in order to do that, we got to click that button. Once we click that button, we're done. And it's going to be really easy, actually. But we just got to, get there. However, this looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our code, or at least a section of the code that we are using. So this, I will ChatGPT because I'm lazy. Boop, boop, boop. And then, of course, we will grab this answer, which seems to be working. And then I'm going to let it do its magic. Oh. I need to press the import button. Here we go. Let it do some magic. Maybe this is just a different method of doing it, so I'm hoping that it does it. Add the on-timer method to your class declaration. Implement the on-timer method to close dialogue or trigger the action you want. On-button click kill timer ND event. Same as pressing the OK button or any button you need. Okay. But how? Set the timer. Okay. Oh, okay, interesting. So what we need is to do a timer. Yeah, okay. So you know what? Let's try it. Why not? Havoc Max on timer. Oh, I see. No, this is meant to go into here. No, in oh dang it. It's not open. I need to get it from the other thing. Folder. Desktop. GitHub. Havoc Max. Source. HavocMax.h. And then we paste it in here for the config of Havoc Max 1 and Havoc Max 2. Big brain. And then if we go back and we go find the thing we were doing and we unload and we save it, yes, please save it, and then we load again. Excuse me. Jeez. Blah, 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 blah. And then we go like, it's called time. Something's called time. I should have thought this through. Okay, not in that. Maybe it's Havoc Max itself. There we go. On timer. Alright, so now we gotta fix this. Classic sewing machine solution. Yes. Classic water cuckoo on the end key? What? On the enter key. Oh, yeah, the water cuckoo on the enter key. Yes, of course. So we need to figure that out. An entry in the message map to link your timer events to the on-timer method. Where's the timer map? So, like, we'll put the on timer probably down here, right? So the timer. Great. Uh-oh. You're not liking that for some reason. Yeah, I don't think ChatGPT knows what it's talking about. We're going to get rid of that. Worth a try. But we'll do something else instead. Alright, let's see what we got here. Get rid of this. Save. No, that's not what we want. Why would you think things through? Yeah, I don't think things through. Let me see what we got here. I don't even know what I'm supposed to look at. Because we can't... Because send messages don't seem to work. Whoopsies, I did something wrong. How do we want to do this? So that it won't actually hit the button. We could do an auto clicker, but we want this to be a one thing solution. If we have an auto clicker, it kind of breaks away. We may need to, though. That is a final solution, sadly. So, what is send message doing in here exactly? Hi, Mr. Eon. Eon time. Eon. Portal Master. I don't even know. Left button down, left button up. Send message. I don't know. That's a little weird. IDD import new. This extra one. 3ds Max. Send message. Oh, C++. I do. It is a little creepy. Gotta get that Peach big scared. Send input. Send input is interesting. Let me see. So we're going to do send input. Well, that's what we're doing. So, all right. C++ send input enter key. Since we really only need the enter key, we can close out most of this. So I don't know. Here we go. Let's try this. I don't know if that's going to be happy. Okay. Sure. Could I mod Trap Team by having all the types of Skylander open any elemental gate? That'd be fun. I don't know. That's an I don't know. There's definitely ways to mod the game. However, I haven't tried to mod a game in a long time. Maybe we could look into that one day. Clear? Alright, I do want to reset the animation counter because we've burned through a lot of Spyros animations doing this. So let me reset the counter real quick by re-importing him. Spyro, drill down, animations, set to 0, import, boom. Okay, evaluate. Alright, so that didn't work either. Excuse me. Oh no, that's a horrible walking picture. I don't like that. So, yeah. That didn't work. But that's okay. Time 2. Maybe? Maybe we just need to, like, test different configurations. So, like, if I hit run, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, maybe we do, like, 3 seconds. I wonder if that's a delay counter. If it's a delay counter, we should do 3. Let's do 3. Alright, close, import. Can you put that code in a function and call it 3 billion times? That's not a bad idea, actually, just calling it, like, a bunch of times in a row. What is this? Ooh. We could sleep. Interesting. Interesting. Microsoft gibberish. Okay. Well, I think that that's interesting. So I'll build it again just because I forget if I built it or not. And then we are going to attempt to do this. And if this doesn't work, maybe we do just have a for loop that hits enter 40 times. Alright. Did I just not do this right? Great question. So, yesn't. We're much farther. It's automatically importing animations, but we still need to press that dang button. So, right now it is incrementing the motion index, which was the problem we had last night. It is also building, which is what we fixed very late last night. Like, it's building the actual Visual Studio project. So now we're actually getting into the bread and butter of, like, you know, making the Havoc Max script, like, work. So now when I hit Tools Evaluate All... Dang. Also, what is 3? I don't even know what that is. Like, what is that 3 doing? So, it's not doing that. We are... in here. So, idea... Sleep. 5,000. We'll do 3,000. So now we're going to just hard code in a sleep and see what happens. It's already 8:30. Holy macaroni. Oh boy. I thought this was going to be a short stream, but no. I'm already at an hour. Oh well. We're finishing it. We are not stopping. Alright, here we go. Close. Alright, tools, evaluate, please. It's sleeping. Ah. Yes, so we've extracted all of the Skylanders models. It's just a matter of getting all the animations into them. We also have some of the extra stuffs. And then once we get all that done, we are still going to finish Spyros Adventure. So we got to finish all of the extra items you can get. You got to finish all the adventure packs, all of the minis, all of the every character's like minion, like Sonic Boom's Mini Boy, that kind of stuff. So we are, you know, we're going to have everything. But speaking of everything, that sleep function didn't do a dang thing. So what we're going to do is first we're going to remove this because that didn't help at all. But we are going to go to maybe another 7 to 8 hour stream. Oh boy. We could be getting there. Where could I do that at? We could try this. I doubt that's gonna work. The next thing we can do is we can find... Is there a search button? There is. Open window. No, I think that's search for itself. Here we go. Open window. No, okay, so maybe it won't let me search in general. How about we get some sort of... I realize this is the worst placement, so you can see the code. We're gonna do this. Move properties into here. We can, like, kind of move this down a bunch, because I don't need that. And now, hopefully, you guys can see the code better. And if we do this right... There we go. So I'll be a left-dominant thing. Yeah, if you take a nap and come back, yeah. Watch you leave, and in 15 minutes it'll be fixed. Alright, let me see here. Instance, dialog type, export, import, return, ooh, wait. Where are you? Dialog param, make, import new, get active window, call dialog, okay. Spawn import dialog. I feel like this is where we're getting stuff at. So the dialog box parameter. Oopsies. Go to definition. Here we go. Well, we're getting defined. Yeah, 15 minutes. Let me see. Get active window. Yeah. We'll go into here. We'll hit this. Because that is the collision handler. Show import dialog, which is actually here. Show import dialog. If spawn import. What do you return? Interesting. Import see, that is here. That's part of the, like, 3ds Max script that I wrote. That's not necessarily something that it does. But we can try complete. No. Finish. No. Finish. No. Worth a try. Dang. Alright, Spawn import dialog. Cool. You know what? Let's make a build and see what happens. We've made a bunch of changes, so I'm hopeful. Oh, right. It's sleeping for a couple seconds every time. Ugh. So bad. Alright. Close you. Build. Okay, and then we can immediately open up Max. So it doesn't know that it's finished. I'm telling it it's finished. So when I go to the script here, I'll show you. Um, we have a plugin for Havoc that we are able to modify the code for, and what we're basically doing is we're just using that as an importer. So the code that we are writing is being executed here, and we are not touching anything else. Everything else here is just standard Max script. So the way that it knows that the animation is complete is because it finishes the for loop to export the animations. So it's not actually, it doesn't know anything, is the major thing. This is the line of code that we are debugging, and that is the single worst line of code in the world because it doesn't mean anything. All right, let's run it. No, didn't work. Nope, that's preset. We don't care about preset. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. We'll go back to import. Yeah, it's definitely not clicking anything. This doesn't do anything. Well, wait, I'll keep it just so I have proof that I tried something. Return is the worst thing I could have typed in, huh? Alright, we're just gonna scroll for it. That's probably faster, to be honest. You know what I just realized? We still have Havoc Max 1 lying around, don't we? And it has its own set of things. Alright. Alright. Let me see. Clear. Alright. Tools. Evaluate. Dang it. Alright, so we know that's not really the solution at all. But it was worth a try. So, our real goal is going to be figuring out how the heck we're going to do that. So, Ooh. We can get rid of the other thing that I did earlier because we don't need it, and it doesn't work. You know, maybe it is worth just sort of just clicking the button. You'd have to hit that button 60 times. I don't think that's worth it. I still think that I need to make a way to make it hit enter. It's not an option to just not do it. How do you press the button? Ooh. C++. Left click specific part of screen. Okay. Set cursor position. I just want to test this. I just want to see what happens if I do this. And we'll put the cursor somewhere that's definitely not 700 by 200. Uh-oh, what happened in the Discord? I'm looking. I shouldn't, but I'm looking. What the heck? Why is this all in general? You're ruining my, my stuff. Huh. What do you know? You guys break my Discord. What the heck? Alright, that's finished building. Let's try this again. I just want to see if the mouse moves. Because if the mouse moves, at least we know that the code is working. So our goal is to see the mouse teleport from over here to somewhere else. That's the goal. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Tools. Evaluate. I'm not pressing the mouse. Is it going to move? Enter. It moved. Whoa, wait. I'll move it somewhere else. It moved the mouse. It moved the mouse. So, theoretically, we could make it get down to import. So, if 700's X and it was to the left, 900, 800. We can get the mouse on top of the button. And then we can spam enter the whole time. Like Awesome Shot said 400 years ago. Because that's probably what I should have done originally. It does mean you can't use your computer at the same time, though, which is a little upsetting. But that's okay. We can live with that. Alright, so I just want to see where my mouse ends up. And we could try and, like, figure out the exact thing, too. So, tools, evaluate all. See where my mouse ends up. So, if I hit enter... Okay, so let's screenshot the screen, then. I think that's the easiest way to do it. So, print screen. FN print screen. I'll choose the window. Alright. No. Full screen. There we go. We'll import it, and then we'll go into Paint, and we'll find the exact position. In Paint. Paste it, and then we're going to go to middle. 1200 by 980. So, in here, it is 1200 by 980. Alright? Paint is the best programming tool. Prove me wrong. Yes, but I don't want an auto-clicker again. We want this to be standalone. Just add the plugin at 3ds Max. We don't want to have to install a different program. We really don't want that. While, yes, it'd be convenient if I was not going to release this, I do want to put this on the GitHub as, like, I did a thing and it worked for everyone, not just me. Because there's some people who are going to want to rip things that are not from Skylanders and who are going to want some of this code. And to use an auto-clicker feels not right. As I write an auto-clicker into the program. No, but I want it to be built in. I want it to be showing my work. Evaluate all. We do have to hit the first import, sadly, before it'll teleport. Okay? No, not touching. I'm not touching. I'm not touching. It's right over it. So now we've got to left click. Over time. So you want to do that. We want to do that synchronously. So, how do we do that? Well, it's easy. You cut this, and you put it up here. It's just easy as that. So if that lets us move it, if that lets us move the mouse before it asks for input, that's a good thing. Because then we can asynchronously call like a looping press the button thing. Close you, please. Don't save. Wait, I closed. Ah, dang it, I did. Visual Studio. Oh. Please build. Don't you love it when it just builds and it loves everything? It just works. It just works. I haven't said that in a while. Alright. Let me see here. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, close. Alright, tools. Evaluate all. Evaluate all. It did move my mouse there before. Perfect. So, now, we just gotta automatically click. So, that's all we gotta do. It just works. It just works. I would rather it just hit enter, but I think that this is the best way to do it. So, with that in mind, because that code worked, I am assuming that this will work. Left down. I want to do this to set the mouse to 100, 100. Okay. Use set input instead. Then you can use flags to move the cursor relative to the window. No. I think we're almost there. Get sued by Disney. Something, 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 something. I work with kids, and I can't get songs out of my head. Alright. Let me see. Hey, my big desktop is doing streaming, and my inky dinky laptop is doing all of the hard work. I probably should flip this situation in the future, or my laptop is doing the streaming, because I'm definitely not using the power correctly. Move the window, the program will try click on the hard-coded location I've provided and would not work. Here's the function. I use my mouse to double click. What I want to do is set the mouse to 100, 100 in the main client. So if the main client window, the mouse clicks the correct spot. Inset movement. Okay. Auto hockey. Not exactly what I was looking for. Although auto hockey is great. Not this either. Simulate left click with a button of a gamepad. No, that's also not what I want. Why did I click on it? It's probably just this, to be honest with you. So now how do we synchronously loop clicking and setting the position? For auto root container. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think what we'll do is let's copy this. And let's ask ChatGobita to. I want to constantly click, and unclick the mouse asynchronously from the rest of the code. And boom. Alrighty. So, what we're going to want, we're going to create a separate thread for the mouse click. Cool. That is okay with me. We'll put it up here because I'm lazy. Okay, and then we got to include this as well. And we're going to put it in the weird area because that's how I'm going to know that this is wrong in so many ways. Start the clicker thread, and we're going to start the clicker thread here, and we'll comment this out. Excuse me. We don't care because we're going to be doing this a bunch of times. So we will do both of these at the end though. We do need this to stop clicking because we'll start clicking every time as well. So at the bottom is when we can stop clicking. Right? No. Here. Yes. Okay, then why is the clicker thread not liking this? Oh, it's above. Oh, I see. So the clicker thread, you need to be up here. Okay. Gotta close 3ds Max first. Then we can build it real quick. Okay, back into Max. We are doing pretty dang good. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Alright, let me see here. Close. Tool. Evaluate. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay. Move my mouse up here. Let's do that again. I just want to watch it. It's going to just quit. Alright, we'll just hit import again. Alright. I think I kind of might know what's wrong. I might know what's wrong. Alright, let me see. Why? Because we call it, right? We ask it to keep going, and it's going to do it. Sleep 4, chrono milliseconds 100. Yep, rapid clipping, left down, left up. Okay. It's just gonna quit? Yeah, probably. At some point, 3ds Max won't like me anymore. Okay, so it's not really clicking. How do I wait for the set thread to finish return? I may need to do this, don't I? If suppress prompts, if spawn import dialog. Keep clicking equals false. No, I think that's fine. I can't really send input. Maybe we can go back to send input for clicking. Mouse input. C++ left click. Let's see what we got here. Left click. Left clicky. Use the send input. Okay, so we're back to this. Honestly, I'm not against trying this again. So let's try this version of it, 1200, 980. And we'll build it again. Alright, back into Spyro Max. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Close, tools, evaluate all. Whoa, wait a second. It's doing a thing. It's clicking this time. It's just in the wrong position. Okay. Interesting. Here, I'll run it again so you can see what I mean. Alright, watch very closely. Is it just me? Oh no, is it not doing it? Whoa. No. Yeah, it's not doing it. Dang it. I thought I had it. That's annoying. I almost want to relaunch it just to see if that was just a when I launched it thing. No, wait. I gotta open up Spyro, right? That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. Alright, let's see. Come on. Come on. Closed. I want to see what this does again. Please do something. That is what it is. Okay. Do you see what it's doing, though? I'm not clicking anything. It is clicking. And if I hit enter, it'll continue. But it'll join the thread. And it won't click again. Okay. It's quicker. We are getting there. So, 1200 by... Hey. So, what if we didn't do this, but we did this? So we'll combine the solutions a little bit. And that way we can maybe trick it into working. It is progress. We are clicking now. I'd like to say it is somewhat doing something. This is how I felt this morning. It was like I was actually getting stuff, and after last night, I feel like a god today. That's why I'm so happy. Honestly, this is why I like streaming. I get to talk to people. I like to talk to you people. You crazy people. Alright, let's see. Close. And evaluate. Dang. But okay. You can't see this because my screen's stretched in a weird way. My mouse is stuck at the top left corner of the screen. So what that's telling me is this doesn't work because it is expecting this. Upsettingly. It is expecting this dot x. No. Oh, what did it do? Dot x. No, it's dx. Desired x coordinate. 1200 by 980. Okay. Let me go back. Mouse input documentation. Probably should do that, eh? Okay, long dx dy. Dx long. The absolute position of the mouse, or the amount of motion since the last movement was generated. Depending on the value of the DW flag number, absolute data is specified dx. Oh. So, okay, hold up. I don't know if that's exactly what we want. Because this isn't where it's going, it's how far it's moving, because dx is distance. Position. 2, 3. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. Ooh, my cousin just learned how to play Magic the Gathering. What is happening? Alright, cool. That's awesome. I'll talk to him in a bit. What was I doing? Right, position of the mouse. Cool. Relative position, sadly. That's a little annoying that it's relative position. Hey Jacob, I have to go. I can't reproduce it. No, I agree. You have fun. Go do your thing. I've got some news that I won't share for a couple weeks, but in like 2 weeks I'm going to be streaming earlier, so I will explain that later. But maybe I don't have to kill you when I stream, so because I'd love to have you around. Bye. Good night or good morning. I don't know. Whatever is happening. I am going to finish this though. Let's see. I can't believe he learned how to play Magic. That's amazing. I'm going to teach you, Mr. Awesome Sauce, and you will love it. I know you don't want to play, but I'll try anyway. I honestly want to try this one more time. I just want to see what it does. So we will... France time zone is awful. Yeah, bye. I want to know, actually. France time. 3 a.m.? Jeez, you really were up that late last night. Alright, yeah, you go to bed. I'm gonna look into streaming earlier. Jesus. I have a lot of people in that time zone. Those time zones. Alright, close you, because we need to rebuild the Visual Studio solution. Alrighty, good. And then we go Spyro Max. We are getting there. We are getting there. Alright. Not too shabby. Okay. Close. Alright, tools. Evaluate all. Dang. I want to change the numbers, maybe. Maybe I have to change the numbers. It could be having to change the numbers. Let's try and do that. So, first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to set this to only 1, because I don't want to sit through that every time. We'll save this. We'll close this. We won't save the project, because that makes it hard. Okay. 0, 0. I wonder if I can copy this and move it somewhere else, like before this, and then relatively move it by 0, and then see what happens. So we use both types of movement in the code, so that way it's kind of this weird mix mash, but maybe, just maybe, it'll like it enough to click the import button for us. Because it's clicking, it's just not in the right position anymore, because it won't run that code. Ugh. Alright, come on. Close. Tools. Evaluate. Go. To the top left corner now. Alright, so 0, 0 really is 0, 0. Alright, so if 0, 0 is top left and 1200 is slightly lower, let's do a really big number then. Like, okay, get rid of cursor position, sadly, because that's not going to work. But what we can do is go back up here. Instead of that, we can go 1500 and 8,000. 15,000 and 8,000. There we go. Just really big numbers, because it was like slightly offset from the top corner. And then it moved back. So what that tells me is maybe I just have my numbers wrong. I would love to have my numbers wrong. That'd be really nice. It would just mean we have different numbers. Also, I have to write this code for my screen, which means that if I give this code to someone else, they'd have to change the solution code. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Maybe we do have to do an autoclicker. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Close you. Tool. Evaluate all. Hey! The mouse is there now. Ooh, go play, go play, go do it, have fun. That sounds amazing. Alright, so we're getting closer, so it really is just big numbers. So, I am wondering if it is 1200, add a 0, 980, add a 0, and then we just add another 0 each. It could be that. Whew. Nope, build, there we go. Doing some good stuff. Built already? Yep, I'm just blind. Q. Cool, cool, cool. Cool as a cucumber. Alright. Close, tools, evaluate. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. Task manager. Oh. Technical difficulties. My code is so bad, it's, clicking the thing in the corner. How do I fix you? Task manager. End task. Okay. I think I fixed it. Sorry for the flashing. That's what I get for trying to do big brain math. Trying to end the task again. There we go. Alright. So it is in fact not this. I think we just gotta eyeball the distance, to be honest with you. So we removed some 10s. A factor of 10 from it. Alright, so then I will immediately go ahead and run the script, and we will see what happens. Oh, right, I unplugged my mouse because I had to try and fix this. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Cool. Tools. Evaluate all. Are we in another loop? We're in another loop. Dang it. Okay. So let's do some math. So times 2.5. We're going to try 2.5. Oh. I may have really broken it this time. Alt tab, alt tab, alt, alt, alt. Well. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Control, Alt, Delete, Task Manager. Oh, thank goodness. End task. End this task. Alright, I do have an idea though. So if I go, ooh, my computer is not liking any of what just happened. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do some basic math then. 1200 times 2.5 is 30,000. 30, 1, 2, 3. And then 9,800 times 2 is 24. 500. Alright, also, I want to look up the scaling of that. So, C++ input dx dy scaling? Not image scaling. Input mouse. Okay. Oh, did I do that? Yeah, I did. Absolute, yeah. Okay. We're gonna just try and build it and see what happens. Oh no, what is sent me when someone says, nope, we're done. Nope, not reading that Discord message. Alright. Back to the game. Please. Whew, I would love to do my homework today. think about it. We moved down. That's all I'm saying. We are so much closer. Come on. Come on. We got this. Let's do this. Boop. Alright. Please, please, please. Alright. Okay. Close. Tools. Evaluate. Okay. I added how much? Like 6,000? We have to add another 6,000 maybe? Maybe 7,000? So I'm going to go 37,000. And we will build that. Please work. Whew. It's going to be so good. Okay, build complete. Reload max. Do 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 do. Avocado. That one Rio song. All right. Tools. Evaluate all. We are so close. Okay, so that was 7,000. Let's add another 4,000. Another 4,000. So that brings us to... I'll do 42. Why not? That's a nice round, even number. Do, 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 do. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Alrighty. Built. Are we good? Yep. 3ds Max. The emoji. The emoji monster. Brawl something. Brawl and chain. Alrighty. Come on. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Close. Tools. Evaluate all. We're so close. So it needs to move up a bunch. So I would say 39. We are so close. So very close. Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy. You probably shouldn't do that, but I'd probably put it directly back into the channel. There's nothing I really need to like spend money on. Ooh, there could be like a road trip to get every Skylander. That'd be fun. Because I said this in a previous stream, but those are not all my Skylanders. They're mixed up. And because none of them are really my original ones from when I was a kid, I'm not attached to these specific pieces of plastic. But Swig is. That's Swig's collection. So I want to give those back to him. Even if he doesn't really care. I don't think he's actually that attached. But I want to give those back. So, I mean, I think the next big thing with YouTube money is probably going to go on a road trip and get every Skylander. Or, like, the things you need. Like, every trap, all that stuff. I just don't think it's, like... People probably shouldn't be donating like that. I'd rather grow the channel to like steadily get there, and then All right, tools. Evaluate all. It's just tempting me. All right. So we were at 42. We're at this. So now we're gonna go to 40. 4005. Sure. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle, I think, is probably the best idea we can do. Alrighty. Magical the Gatherer. Alright, we built it. Good. 3DS Max. We maxin'. Yeah. Heck yeah. How are all of you doing today? Build complete. Oh, alright. Come on. We got this. Magic fingers. We've spent so long just changing numbers. Alright, tools. Evaluate all. Success! 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 Now here's the real question. If I set this to 2 animations, will it do it all? Now, I know for a fact that I need to close Max and reopen it, because it's been weird when I rerun the script. So we gotta reopen Max. We're gonna test if it can do 2 animations at the same time. If it can, we're gonna run every animation for Spyro. Yes! Yes! That's what we want! Oh, you're good? Heck yeah. Let's see what we got here. Close. Okay, tools. We are already set to 2, right? Yes, we are. Tools, evaluate all. Dang. Okay, so it doesn't click the second time. I have to click for that. Okay. So then the real question is, what if we just didn't let it stop clicking? So, where did I have that at? So, return, non-animations. Okay, so clicker thread, right? You have it click. And then down here, here we go. Boop. But we don't join it. We set this to false. Keep clicking false. No, we'll just keep it. Yeah, okay. What's my favorite Skylander? There's a couple. So I have been a very big fan of the tech element my entire life because of Trigger Happy and a couple of others like that. So obviously Trigger Happy, you got things like Boomer. Drill Sergeant was my favorite for a long time because that was one of the few Skylanders that was not a starter pack character that I got. I didn't get a lot of extra Skylanders. So, Drill Sergeant was a big one. Modern day, like having the collection, I like Donkey Kong a lot, but I think you see me play on stream. I play a lot of Drill Sergeant or Food Fight because I play a lot of the characters I did have. Stealth Elf. And then there's some that I love, like Prison Break I had, but then I think my dog ate. Or my cousin had Prison Break. I don't remember exactly. Which reminds me, I should probably ask if he has any of the Skylanders left. I should buy them. Oh, dang. We crashed it. We crashed 3DS Max. We did it. Okay, so clearly I can't do that. But you know what we can do is we do need to say keep clicking is true again. And that's probably up here. So so we'll go back up here and we'll say keep clicking is true. Do you like Double Dare Trigger Happy? Great question. Never played. I never owned the other ones. So if like I'm planning a road trip, but I gotta figure out what I need to do, and also it may not need to be that far. I live in a more rural area, but also close to some cities, and I can drive to certain cities and be pretty okay. So I think that would be on the list. Like I'd want to get every trigger happy or every gill grunt. Maybe not every figure ever, but the big ones like double dare trigger happy. Like every giant, right? You know, every swap force. But I don't think I need every single figure. That's like 900 pieces of plastic. Where would I even put it? Like, yeah, sure, the shelf. But, and I love Skylanders, but it's not like, you know, it's that medium. It's a medium thing. Alright, let me see. Tools. Evaluate. And that is how you do it. Alright. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? So we're going to import the animations. $130? Jeez. Also, I think lot hunting might be fun. So, like, maybe not getting specifically those trigger happy, but, like, going and finding, like, lots of things would be cool. Alright, Spyro. We are going to import the animations for Spyro. We gotta import the basic ones. Oh, it's still clicking. Interesting. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. So let's relaunch 3ds Max. Couple things. We can get every animation for Spyro now. That's number one. Number two, we need to... my brain's foggy. We can get every Spyro animation, but we need to make sure we set the index to 0 first. Then we can run the script. So, let's do this. So, okay. Cool. Close. File. Import. Import. Desktop. Skylanders. Skylanders extracting. Spyro. Spyro. Temporary. Build server. Okay, keep going. Anims. Skylanders. Spyro HKO. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. It'll never let me import it to 0. It'll never let me import it to 0. Because we just wrote the script to import it and then increment the counter. I have to go and deactivate, I have to go make a new build of the code to not do that. That's funny. That's really funny. I wonder, can I make it so it launches at 0? Is that a possibility? Yes, I can make it start at 0. You know why? Because we have a line of code that is outside of the bounds that we found. And what we can do is at the top, global flag to control the mouse clicking thread. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Is there a way I can, like, call this? This might not work. We could... how would we do this? The easiest way is to make a... But then we'd have to... Well, no. Well, yes, no. Every time we import a new Skylander, we would have to create 2 builds and go back and forth. So it adds more steps. But it would be automatic to getting all the animations. So... Yikes. How do I call it on startup? This goes back to, like, trying to set the set motion index at 0, which is part of the problem, because if we could do that, you gotta go, have fun, don't die, have fun, all that good stuff. Good luck. But we need a way to set it to 0 without setting it to 0 every single time. Which is not necessarily possible. I mean, everything's possible, but we are idiots. So I don't even remember where I was in my code. Here we go. We'll keep clicking. I mean, yesterday we did a 7-hour live stream. We were up till 1 a.m. local time. Oh, man. Not that I want to replicate that today, of course. I need to find... Oh, by the way, we got it to work. Now we're trying to reset the index to 0. So, yeah. I wonder... We need to set it to 0, and then... Ooh, I know exactly how to do this. Okay, so sorry for clapping so loud. All right, so you know how we asynchronously click? Well, what we could do is when we call mouse click the first time, we can say set motion index to 0, and we can create a bool that's called first time, right? And we can say if first time, we can then do this. First time you set the motion index. Now, it's not liking me right now, so we're going to have to figure that out. But it is set motion index. Yeah, you exist. Okay. Is it because I'm not inside of the do import? It might be. So, what we will need to do is when we call clicker thread click mouse, maybe... You know what? Maybe what we do is we cut this and we put it in here at the top, and then we say first time equals false. Yeah. That's probably the right idea. So then when you launch it for the first time, it does it, but then it won't ever again. Alright. And then you can close 3ds Max, which you would have to do anyway, because we have to load the next Skylander. What the heck's happening? Spyro Max, here we go. Alrighty. Alright, we got this. We are getting there. Since you had to enter... Weren't you going to bed? Hold up. You're in France, sir. Just a question. Since you had to enter the mouse arrow position depending on the screen, would it still work or something? No. That is the problem. So, we've been doing all this work to make it work on everyone's computer, and there's a hard-coded number. Yeah. So, no, you're right. And we may have to test this on my other monitor, my other computer, which has a 1080p screen, which is more standard. So, we can test this on different screens. This is also a 16 by 10 screen. That's why it's so stretched out in the stream. So we're going to want to figure that out too. But without further ado, maybe. Oh, right. I only set it to 2. But still, that didn't look like it did it. That looked like 1. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not... Oh, that's the death animation. I don't think it set it to 0. So then my real question is, maybe I need to do this in here, because we know it worked in here. Alright, so let's close 3ds Max. We'll do this all again. I'm thinking this is definitely gonna be a proprietary tool for like just getting all of the things out. It's a little annoying that it's gonna be proprietary though. I would have liked it to be better. I think Awesome Shot had the better idea of just using a auto clicker, but I don't like that idea. I want it to be self-contained, but I can see how this is not a better solution. It's definitely worse. All right, let's see. Close, tools, go. I didn't even see. Ooh, wait, maybe that might have been one. Okay, that's two. Good. It's working. So, all right. So if I go in here and I go to Documents and I go to Desktop, Skylanders, Anims. What's after that? Knock away front. Jump head, fly up, loop end. Which was the other one, wasn't it? Okay, maybe this worked. Alright, here's what I'm going to do then. We're going to say animation names I+1. Yeah. Maybe we do I+2. And we remove the limitation of animation count. Hey, well, I've got some good news for you. We may be getting the animations done. So I'm going to delete all of these. Then we are going to relaunch Havoc Max. Here we go. I think this is it. We are going to do all 60-something animations for Spyro in one click. Well, 2 clicks. Slightly less clicks than before. And with the magic of happiness, please, 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 and close, and tool, and evaluate. Cool. All right. So we're just going to sit here for a while. I didn't think about what to do at this point. I don't know. I guess I should probably think of something to do. Ooh. Oh no, I know exactly what we can do. That's funny. Let me see if I can get it set up and hiding it so I don't spoil what I'm thinking. Oh, that's really funny, actually. So we're just going to sit here for all the animations to finish. Oh, I never think things through. Please. But hey, it's working. Look at this. Alright, we'll do a bit of this. Okay, and then, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to do this thing called a Pro Gamer Move. We're going to gently move things around a little bit on my desk. And like all good people, a little bit of this. Lock. So we're just gonna put this here while we play some Skylanders Giants. So of course, how do you play anything else? I can't believe this worked. Oh, man. Those are...
Silent but deadly.
Sorry about that. Here we go. Do 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 do. All right, X. Also, I don't have audio monitoring on. I should probably fix that real quick. Not properties. Advanced audio properties. Wii U input monitor. There we go. Oh, not a challenge. Sorry, I don't want to do a challenge right now. I would like to go play the game.
Next up, the secret Archean Vault of Secrets. You ready for all these secrets?
Oh no, wait, I never finished this part. Dang it. Alright, I guess we're replaying it. Also, it's importing sideways right now. I wonder if that's an issue. Or if we're just getting through all of, like, the separate animations.
So here we are, the secret Archean Vault of Secrets. Hey, how can it be a secret if we... Oh, never mind.
You should be.
Hey, looks like something triggered the automated defense systems here. Don't let these guys shoot us. Shoot them instead. Use the attack button. Want to see something cool? Press the secondary attack button. Yeah, that is one powerful punch. Wipe out all these guys. Hey, you just punched a generator. Punching a generator gives us extra shockwave power. Now if you want to see something really cool, press the action button. Don't forget about using my punch attack. That's a generator. Punch it.
Ooh, it stopped. Alright, pause game. Alright, there's an error. Let's figure this out. It is not happy with me. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, my mouse does not like me at all. But we do have a ton of animations, which is awesome. So, yeah. We gotta experiment with this real quick, but then I gotta bop because I gotta do some homework. But, let's see. Let's go ahead to the Spyros animations. Let's do Spyro animations. Boop. Drag all of this in. Please. Please. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy if this works. Okay, okay, okay. We start with attack machine gun start. Oh no. Okay. It's messing up a little bit. Okay. That's not good. We got some of them. I want to be clear. We got some of them. So if we go and we find Magic Spyro, we get rid of that animator, and we throw this on here. We hit play. Hey! And... yes! Yes! We did it! Heck yeah! Alright, I'm going to explain how we fixed it, and then I'm going to sign off, because it has been a very long day. So, here is the dealio, yo. Let me go to my stuff. Oh, it's also not looping. That's really funny, actually. Alright, so, This is a 3-step process. Step 1, we had to fix the set motion index situation. And Maff had a really good point yesterday where you could just create a function. However, I misunderstood. I thought he was talking about in here potentially. And I figured out that that's just not possible. And if it is, I could not find anyone that's done it before. So instead, what you can do is inside of like one of these scripts, you can go ahead and you can manually, I don't know if it's in here or not. It may not be. It is not here, but it's in a different area. Havoc import, no. Havoc max, no. Probably in here. But what you can do is you can actually increment it inside of the plugin instead of doing it in a different place. And then what you'll do from there is you can actually create your own auto clicker. So that's what I did, is I created my own auto clicker because I'm an idiot. So we created an auto clicker that will then click on the dialog box for you. And between those two things of motion index plus automatic dialog box, you can now export every animation, and we just did. Now there are some issues. We found that a couple of our animations are not working. They're doing this kind of single frame doodad situation. My head's in the way. Single frame doodad situation, that's not good. So Maff mentioned that the bones are not maybe getting exported correctly. But as you can see with this first Spyro, we have that flying animation. Now we have to loop it, but it does work. And that's all that matters. Because once you have the animations, you have the models, you can do whatever the heck you want. You can go into Blender and make all of the animations you want. You can, copy and paste all the things and then tweak them to make it more smooth. Or in a video game, you map them together and loop them together. So, yeah. And this is more than just idle, of course. It's all of the animations, which is the big number one thing. So all of the ones that are sideways are the ones that are broken, sadly. So what we got to do is we got to do research and figuring out which ones are broken and why they're breaking. And I think it has to do with the bones because of some of the errors we found. Yeah. All right. That was complicated, but it only took 2 hours. So, heck yeah. What I'm also going to do is just save everything because that was crazy. Whew. All right. Cool. Yeah. I think that's going to be pretty much it for today. All right. I'm pretty happy, actually. This went really well. This went really well. It did not have any right to be that well. So, I'm very happy. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Make sure I'm doing this correctly. I want to make sure I save everything, to be honest. Alright, closing everything up. Alright. Keep that around. Keep that around. Go into here. Finish. Auto exporter needs fixing. Alrighty. Whew. Not bad. So, it worked. We are done. Alright, now I think in another stream, maybe tomorrow, I don't think I have anything after my latest class, which is like 4 or something. So after that, I should be pretty much free. Excuse me. So, I think we're going to start trying to rip the rest of them. I really think I want to finish Spyros Adventure and also just making sure that this whole thing works. More Macro you found would work, but this is nice. Yeah. I wish it was just the one, but this seems to work better for at least this situation. The real question is going to be, how do we fix the bone problem now? Because we are getting bone issues, and that's why it's not exporting correctly. So, I got to check if I moved something. What I might do is restart and then re-implement the things I know are working and know are as important, so that way we only change the important stuff, because there are so many changes in this program from the last couple days, so we're going to probably clean it up a little bit. So actually I'll change the text so that way I remember what I'm doing. So properties, finish ripping Skylander animations. While we did that, we are now going to change script to fix bones. Rip every Spyros Adventure animation. Alright. Not bad at all. Okay. Uh-oh, I did something. Oh, there we go. I did that. Oh no. There we go. I fixed it. Whew, I'm bad at streaming. Alright. So, yeah. Whew. Well,